Most file share problems I've ever walked into were created years before I got there. Permissions that were temporary, still there. Everyone has access to everything. Nobody knows why. Nobody wants to touch it. We're not doing that. We're building this right from scratch on day one. And near the end, one setting, the one almost every file server I've seen gets wrong. Turn it on and your share goes from leaky to airtight. It's the last gotcha. Stick around for it. This is episode 5, the final episode of the homelab series. Let's finish the lab. Before we touch anything, you need to understand something that trips up almost everyone the first time. File shares in Windows have 2 separate permission layers and both have to be right. Share permissions, you set when you create the share. It controls access over the network. Set this to everyone, full control, and then never touch it again. NTFS permissions, you set on the folder themselves, apply locally, and over the network. This is where the real control lives. Here's the rule. Locked, the share opens the door. NTFS controls the rooms. And if the two conflict, the more restrictive one wins. Always. Set share to everyone full control. Let NTFS do the work. That's it. So here's what we're building under d/shares/shared docs. An IT folder, IT-users group only, a finance folder, finance-users group, a HR folder, HR-users group, and a common folder, all domain users, read and write. Each department folder maps to a security group. That's the whole point of building the series in order. The pieces connect, and the drives already mapped as S via the group policy we set in episode 3. The user logs in, the drive is just there. No extra config, no touching individual machines. 3 steps. We do them in this order. Alright, step 1, we create the share. Locked on the concept, the exact syntax goes on screen. We share out the folder and share permissions go to everyone, full control. We put the path in, so d/shares/shared docs -full access everyone. Remember, share opens the door and NTFS controls the rooms. The door is now open, but the rooms are still locked. Alright. Step 2, we break inheritance on each subfolder. This is the one people skip. If you don't break inheritance, parent level permissions bleed down. Users get access, they shouldn't. It's one line of PowerShell, I'll put it on screen. It'll block inherited entries, it'll remove existing ones. You block the inherited entries, you clear out the old ones, and you start clean. Alright, step 3, we assign the group-based access rules, 1 rule per department group. Full syntax on screen. So pretty much the group name, the permission level, inheritance flags, and apply it. IT users gets the IT folder. Finance users get finance. Nobody gets anything they shouldn't. Quick one. Every command in this video, the full script, copy paste ready, is on the blog. Link below. Build it in your own lab while you watch. Anyways, don't assume it worked. Test it. You log in as someone from finance. You open the finance folder, it works. You try the IT folder, access denied. You do that for each department, every time you build, every time you change. 2 commands for the audit trail. Locked, icacls on a folder. Quick permissions audit, right in the terminal. Get-Acl, pipe to format list. The full ACL object, every rule, every group. Then pipe that into format -list. If something isn't right, you'll see it here. Fix it now, not after it's in production. So, 4 things that get people, including past me. Number 1, break inheritance before you set department permissions. If you forget, parent permissions bleed down into every subfolder, and the ACL looks right until you look harder. The mess from the hook, that was a real site. I opened the ACLs. I found temporary contractor access from 4 years ago on the payroll folder. Nobody had broken inheritance on day 1. A week to fix it without breaking anyone's Monday. Number 2, leave creator owner and system alone. When you look at a fresh folder's ACL, these are already there. Don't remove them. Creator owner gives file creator ownership of what they make. System needs file system access for OS operations. Touch them and things break in ways that are hard to trace. Number 3, new group membership doesn't apply mid-session. You add a user to a group, They're already logged in, but they still can't access the folder. That's not a bug, that's Kerberos. The access token is built at login and it's cached. It's like a festival wristband. It gets printed when you walk in. When you walk in the gate, if you change what someone's allowed into after that and the wristband doesn't know, they need to go out and come back in. They log out, they log back in. New token, new access. Number 4, the setting from the hook, access-based enumeration. Right now, every user can see every folder in the share. They just get access denied when they open the wrong one. That tells them more than they need to know. Finance folder, payroll folder, the names alone are information. ABE hides everything a user can't access entirely. For them, the folders don't exist. One command on screen, set SMB share -name share docs -folder enumeration mode, access based, cleaner and more secure. Turn it on, and that's the one almost nobody sets. Now you're ahead of them. So that's it. 5 episodes, 1 server, a full Windows environment built from scratch. Episode 1, Active Directory. Episode 2, PowerShell. Episode 3, Group Policy. Episode 4, DNS and DHCP. Episode 5, File Server and Permissions. TrevTech.lab is real. It works, and you can build the same thing. Is it worth getting right? Yep. And not just for the home lab. Understanding permissions means you can clean up any mess you inherit from a job, build new shares that won't become a mess, and handle access requests without guessing. More series are coming. SCCM, Intune. Drop what you want to see in the comments. I read everything. And if you followed along from episode 1, thank you. Genuinely, it means a lot. I'm Trev. I broke it, fixed it. I'll see you in the next one.